You got into the hotel business because you're passionate about hospitality, about creating those unforgettable guest experiences. But what about the other side of things, the digital side? Well, today, we're going to break down how you can finally master your online strategy so you can maximize your revenue and, just as importantly, minimize your stress.
So let me ask you, does this hit a little too close to home? Because, let's be real, every single empty room is revenue you'll never get back. And every minute you spend wrestling with some confusing dashboard, that's a minute you're not spending with your guests. For so many hotel owners, this isn't just a hypothetical. It's the daily reality, and it's hitting the bottom line hard.
All right, let's dive into what we call the hotelier's digital dilemma. And look, if you're feeling this, you're not alone. These challenges are incredibly common across the entire industry. Let's break down the specific pain points you're probably up against right now.
You know, there is almost nothing more frustrating than looking at your property and seeing beautiful, clean rooms just sitting empty. High vacancy isn't just some number on a spreadsheet. It's a constant, nagging reminder of revenue that's slipping through your fingers, especially when it feels like you should be busy.
And here's the thing. You could have the most charming, wonderful hotel in the entire city, but if potential guests can't find you online, you might as well be invisible. I mean, whoever clicks to page 10 of a booking site? Nobody. Being buried back there means you're just handing business over to your competitors who are right there on page 1, soaking up all the attention and all the bookings.
Of course, that personal human touch is what makes hospitality so special. But when you're trying to manually manage your room inventory across a dozen different websites, yikes, that's a recipe for disaster. It only takes one tiny slip-up, one little mistake, and suddenly you've got a dreaded overbooking on your hands, which can really hurt your reputation and, you guessed it, cost you money.
And then there's the tech itself. I'm willing to bet you didn't get into this business because you dreamed of becoming a software wizard. Yet here you are, trying to navigate all these clunky, confusing dashboards and extranets. It's a total time sink, it's frustrating, and it pulls you away from doing what you actually love, taking care of your guests.
So, that's the dilemma in a nutshell, right? Empty rooms, costly errors, being invisible online, and just one tech headache after another. But here's the good news. There is a path forward. These aren't problems you just have to live with. There are direct, expert solutions for every single one of them.
So what is that solution? Well, I can tell you what it's not. It's not another piece of software for you to learn. The real solution is about bringing in a dedicated team of experts. I want you to think of us as your very own outsourced revenue department, but without all the overhead. And this is the most important thing to understand. Room Maximizer is a done-for-you service, not just another piece of software. We don't just hand you a login and wish you the best of luck. No way. We actually become an extension of your team. We take full ownership of your entire digital strategy. Your pricing, your distribution, all of it. We handle all that complexity so you can get back to doing what you do best, hospitality.
So, remember that problem of high vacancy rates? Well, instead of just crossing your fingers and hoping for bookings, we tackle it head-on with strategic demand forecasting. What does that mean? It means we price your rooms intelligently based on real data, making sure they get filled, whether it's the peak of high season or a traditionally quiet week.
And what about all that stress from manual errors and the fear of overbooking? With our automated distribution, that just goes away. Our system makes sure that the second a room is booked on one website, its availability is updated everywhere else. Instantly. It's that simple. No more mistakes, no more double bookings. Period. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how exactly do you do all this? Well, our whole approach is built on a complete 4-pillar strategy. Each part is designed to work together to drive real, measurable results for your hotel. Here they are. First up, we've got OTA onboarding and optimization. Then, we implement a powerful dynamic pricing strategy. Pillar 3 is all about distribution and channel management. And finally, we tie it all together with revenue performance analytics. Let's break those down. First things first, we have to get you seen. We completely build out your online listings. We're talking professional listing creation, enhancing your descriptions, and using high-resolution images that really pop. We focus on boosting your content score, which is the secret sauce the booking sites use for rankings. And the goal here is super simple. Get you off of page 10 and onto page 1 where the action is.
Next up, we get rid of those flat set-it-and-forget-it rates. That's old news. Instead, we adjust your prices in real time. We're constantly looking at what's happening in your area. Are there big events or conferences? We're also checking what your competitors are doing. This intelligence means you're always priced perfectly, not too high, not too low, to attract guests and maximize your profit on every single booking.
Pillar 3 is all about distribution and getting you maximum reach. We get your hotel listed across all the important platforms, syncing your room availability instantly so you never have to worry about overbookings. This gives you incredible visibility to travelers from all over the world. And underpinning all of this is Pillar 4. We're constantly analyzing the data, tracking every booking to see what's working and what's not, so your strategy just keeps getting smarter and more effective over time.
So you might be asking yourself, is this service actually for me? That's a great question. Let's talk about the exact types of partners we empower, the ones who see the most incredible results with us. See if any of these sound familiar.
Our ideal partners are often independent and boutique hotel owners, people who are amazing at hospitality, but maybe don't have a big tech team. We also do incredible work with offline hotels that are ready to finally step into the digital marketplace. We help budget and mid-scale properties that are struggling to stand out in a really competitive area. And of course, we're a perfect fit for owners who are juggling 2 or 3 properties and need that centralized expert management.
But look, at the end of the day, it all comes down to results, right? A fancy strategy doesn't mean anything if it doesn't actually generate revenue. So let's talk about the tangible impact, the real-world results you can expect when you switch to our Done-For-You service. This right here, this is the number that really matters. For hotels that we take from being offline or just poorly managed online, we typically see a revenue increase of 20 to 40%. Let that sink in. That isn't just a small bump. That is a fundamental transformation of their business. You know, this quote really sums up our entire philosophy. You create the perfect guest experience, we create the perfect booking strategy. It's that simple. Your expertise, your passion is hospitality. Our expertise is navigating the complex digital world to make sure a steady stream of guests find you and book with you. We let you get back to focusing on what you love. So, the final question really is for you. Are you ready to stop stressing out about empty rooms and fighting with confusing technology? It's time to let our team of experts handle your entire digital strategy so you can get back to being the amazing host you set out to be. Your hotel's full potential is right there, just waiting to be unlocked.